Out to the 25-yard line.
The set. 180.
Mike
20. 20.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. A beautiful spin and room to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with McCaffrey. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and 1, Newton. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. This is caught at the 20. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. The Carolina passing game definitely in sync. They've got another 1st down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? On the ground, McCaffrey. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. McCaffrey fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel taking it in. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big play there out of Cook, 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the 1st. On 2nd down, Cook. And an alley to run. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 33 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And they got the extra point. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He finds an opening past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
20. Go.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Give me some. Give me some.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They run. Cook. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Bravo. Check, 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 check. Check 26, check 26. Black, black. Tighten up, tighten up.
Cousins now from the 50. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. The 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The Panthers going to use the second. Their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Leave it, bring up 48.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. He sets to fire deep. And got his man complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. Bailey's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Can. First. Check, Mike. 50. Gun. Where's the hot? Throwing
is Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. He will push his way down to about the 14. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Again, it's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage would be found.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. First. Check the horn.
Cousins to throw it. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
Check 99. Check. 8. Gun. 8. Express.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Panthers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On the ground, McCaffrey. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. But it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Newton under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Daniil Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
8. Rip right. 49. Check 49.
Play action. It's Newton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Chris Hogan, 38 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Back to throw. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go! Let's go! The hunt! What I need! Good routes here. Hey! High 7!
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Watch the pass! Rhino! Here we go.
First down. Here's Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Snags it for the pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Great! Check. Lucky!
Throwing here, Newton. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Cousins. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Cousins again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. It's caught by Treadwell. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Listen. 2.
One last shot now for Cousins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bruce Irvin, and the Panthers will get the football back.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ready? Back to the 3. 20.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 31. Check 8. 8. Express. 8.
Newton's going to throw it. He's going to look deep for Moore. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the ball is knocked out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.